Hello everyone, Jurassic Man here, and today we are going not to review the Alpha Raptor from Chaos Effect. Sorry if you first saw the Alpha Raptor, it's not gonna be it. It's gonna be it later. Right now, it's gonna be what's in the title that you clicked on this, or if you did it or not. But the Disney 2000 Disney dinosaurs from Mattel, the CraZed Carnotaurs. Now, I remember when I was little, I had the sauropod and I think it was Aladar, that's his name. But I had that when I was little, and I think those came out for the McDonald's Happy Meal. And of course, a lot of misconceptions saying that these guys have screw holes, but actually, the only screw hole is right there. Now, I know this is 1 year before Hasbro's Jurassic Park 3 toys, but from the 2000s point of view, this is actually pretty good. It is neutral posed, it is great, and as I said earlier, this was produced by Mattel. And Mattel now owns the rights for the Jurassic Park series and Jurassic World. So no more Hasbro, hello Mattel. So before I start bragging about Mattel, let's get right into this review. Now, I until I discovered the internet, I didn't know that not a lot of people like the Disney movie of dinosaurs. When I first saw it, I thought people didn't like it because it was, I don't know, not dinosaurs as they think of them as. They probably thought like, oh, Disney was the Fantasia dinosaurs, but no. The reason they didn't like the movie is because they talked. If anything, that actually made the movie much better. If it was just a dinosaur movie, was done just walking around, look like animals, and just someone narrating, I'm pretty sure you would get bored of it early, or people would just say why they made this movie. But when I was a kid, like I said, before when I discovered the internet back in 2008, yes, it took that long, I loved this movie. And I really did love the movie. I used to have the VHS copy, it broke, and then I got another one. And that one is somewhere in the house, I just don't know where it is. But I loved the movie, and my favorite thing about the movie was the Carnotaur. Although many people just call it the Carnotaurus, in the movie it's referred to Carnotaur. And I think that works better, and I'll get to that later. So, this is the CraZed Carnotaur. I think it retailed for $10 back in 2000, and it was one of the few smaller electronics. The other one came with the two iguanodons and two raptors. So that's 4 figures plus this one. That's 5 figures that were electronic. And these electronic series have actually accurate sounds. Of course, the carnivores would have the sounds they have in the movie. Well, the herbivores, I think they only made the noise, or iguanodons only made the noise that they make, and then of course them talking. But the CraZed Carnotaurus stands out the most because it has the Carnotaurus roar. But we'll see that later again. And let's get right into the sculpt. Now, sculpt wise, it is very beautifully sculpted. As you can see, the reflection of the light doesn't show most of it, but you can see the edges. It is very well sculpted. It's much better when you have it in hand, but the sculpture is just the wrinkles and the scales and the osteoderms, that's what this is called, osteoderms, is phenomenal actually. Pretty great standards for 2000. Of course, the Jurassic Park 3 line toys were sculpted by the Star Wars team, as it is said. But still, from another company, this is really good. Now, I really did wish I got the other one, because I got this online, so it was a choice between this one and the huge one. But the huge one didn't have electronics, and by the time I had money to get it, it was already bought. And any other ones were more expensive. That one was like almost $30, and now it's gone. And then I have this puny one, which I got it for a great deal for $10 and $5 shipping. So it was $15, basically $5 extra than it retailed back then, I think. So Sculpting is good. What about colorations? Now the colorations are pretty accurate to the movie's Carnotaurus, and the movie's Carnotaurus is very good looking, and it is very amazing too. Even though the Carnotaurus had long arms, this guy does have long arms, but it's a movie, you know, what do you expect? I mean, we didn't get a short on Carnotaurus until Papal started making it. But either way, the coloration is great with this brown and this gray and all these things, and it's very weird, the branding. I've seen it all over the place. And the great thing about this figure is that his tail is actually made of rubber. Furthermore, there's a wire in it, makes you bend it. It's a very bendy tail. Very bendy. And that's cool, because we didn't get another bendy tail until, well, the last tail that had a wire in it was the big Omega Rex and the Thrasher. But this is very good for a small standard. I don't know if the big one had a bendy tail, or rubber tail, but I'm pretty sure it's just all plastic. And speaking of plastic, this is all plastic. The legs and the arms are of course solid plastic, but the rest of the body is hollow to compose the electronics, which takes 3 batteries, and the speaker comes out here, and that gets to the electronic sound feature of this video. Now, it has 2 roars, a snarl or a growl, and then the big roar that it makes in the movies, and I love the Carnotaurus roar. So, hold on for a second. I really want you guys to hear this. Any minute now. Great. Now we can hear in great detail. So here's the first roar. That was the snarl, and here's the mighty roar. Now something you've noticed about this feature, if you look closely in the eyes, they light up. And that is a pretty okay feature. I've seen videos of the larger one, and its eyes do light up as well. And I found it pretty good that it does, but pretty odd that it does. It feels like it's fitting for more of those cheap Chinese toys you would see in like those very like swap me like stores. But it's alright, as long as you get this cool accurate roar. So the Carnotaurus is pretty small itself. It is only 8 inches long, and I think it is about 3 feet tall. Basically the size of a Black Series figures, or the tiny ones. Quick second, I'm gonna do a comparison right now, and I want to get this comparison just to let you guys see its height. Wrong guy, but it's still good. We have the Dennis Nedry figure, and these guys are 4 inches tall, and you can see the height of this Carnotaurus. And this Carnotaurus is very small. Now the Carnotaurus itself, or Carnotaur, is a good figure for itself, but compatible with humans? Not really. I think those tiny King Kong ones would do very well. And let's compare it to the Alpha Raptor, which will get reviewed next time. Hopefully next time. If it's not the next one, it is the after one. And of course, the JP Raptor is not in scale with these guys. And these guys are meant to be in scale with the human figures. So basically, you're getting an electronic raptor with a pouty face and tiny arms. An accurate roar, something Kenner made a mistake of. My only Carnotaurus toy, other than this, is my Carnoraptor figure. I put it back in its box, of course. It's not going to keep in value, but I really don't care. I'm not going to keep this out because these guys break easily. I learned it the hard way. Anyways, compared to the Raptor with the Carnotaur, it is just like the JP Raptor, not in scale. And if that Raptor was a Carnotaur size from the movie, then that would be very terrifying. And here we have it with the, of course, young T-Rex, and of course, the young T-Rex dwarfs this Carnotaur. So much so, I'm pretty sure he could fit his whole mouth in there. hardly. Well, this video is gone 10 minutes long. Of course, this one was on purpose, mainly because I just want to show this guy. He's so cool. I'm glad I have him, and it's very great if you do manage to have one or find one, take it. If it doesn't, if the electronic doesn't work, it's still good as a figure itself. If you find a big one, just grab it. Who cares how much it costs? But if it's over $500 or $50, don't get it. So I hope you guys liked this review. And of course, if Mattel could do this 17 years ago, I'm pretty sure they could do something even better for this 18 years from now. So, hope you guys liked the review, and I'll see you guys next time. Signing off, Carnotaur.